Welcome back to Advent Dark Force. So now let's check out the riverbank cuts. If I remember correctly, this is all Teo and... Oh, never mind. Go ahead, Shuri.
As we collect the Furies, I have noticed that the same rumor keeps popping up.
Which rumor?
I heard a rumor that monsters are coming back.
Rumor?
Rumor?
Sorry. Now it's...
The one about how your wish will be granted once you obtain a Fury, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, yeah, what thing said? Oh yeah, that's...
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Thanks to that rumor, I was blinded by greed to pull out this Fury. I only agreed to be offensive afterward because you nagged me.
Don't say that. You made me sound like a pest.
Well, you are a pest, as far as I'm concerned, at least.
Whether or not Aaron is really a pest, is that rumor really true?
I love how Tiara didn't kind of brush aside the fact, yeah, maybe she's a pest, but whatever. What about the rumor?
Does your wish come true once you obtain a Fury?
Yeah.
Well, the game hasn't ended yet, so no.
So Aaron, you've regained your memories, so does it or not?
I'm not really sure. Also,
I'm not
don't call
entirely
me a
sure.
pest.
Pest. Anyway,
If that rumor was true, there'd be no reason to have forgot it in the first place.
if that was true, then the whole game would just be a giant waste of our time.
No, it's not.
Isn't a fairy supposed to know this sort of thing? Yeah, I'm with Fang on this one.
It's not my fault that humans made up a silly rumor out of fairies knowing.
Is this the game's convenient way of making sure that the whole wishing thing was just a yeah, what Tiara said.
Then it is a made-up story.
I can't really say that either.
I mean, granted, the supposed goal is to save the world. I get that, but still. What the heck? You don't sound very confident.
You guys seem like you're having an interesting discussion.
Hello, I've come here because my character had barely anything to say in the previous point. Yo, Harley.
If I can speak freely, I think that rumor about your wish being granted once you have a Fury is both true and false.
Isn't that a false dichotomy?
Depends.
Shut up.
Sure.
Ask me what he means. Ask me what he means.
Thanks.
Whatever.
One Fury contains immense power, so it might be possible for it to grant a wish.
That's... Yeah, I think I actually got distracted during this part. Sorry about that.
However, the scope of the wish must be taken into consideration.
Oh my god, now it's something. Earlier it was Prisoners of the Sun, now it's this game making sure I'm sick. Basically, Joe, but earlier we were trying to do a Prisoners of the Sun part, and I started coughing as well.
I did give you cough over on the internet. For example, a wish to cure a disease could be granted, but blah. A wish to take first place in a martial arts tournament might come true, but a wish to rule the world won't.
This game is making me feel crummy.
How dare you, Shiro? I dare to call us.
I had a headache earlier, so...
I see. I understand now.
Good for you.
I don't understand it. Could you spell it out for me then?
The thought of this game...
You know, after hearing that, I've come up with a brilliant... Oh no, he has a brilliant idea. What have I told you about thinking? I'm so smart that I scare myself sometimes. Fang, what have I told you about thinking?
When have you shown to be smart?
I can only imagine how stupid this is gonna sound.
Just because you admit that you're about to make a stupid joke doesn't change the fact that you're about to make a stupid joke.
It's like that part in Snatch. It was a rhetorical question, Errol. What have I told you about thinking?
It's impossible to use the Fury to become billionaires, but we could use it to earn loads of money at a casino!
So is there a casino with minigames?
I'm gonna go find a casino right now!
Underage gambling, fantastic.
I knew you were gonna say something stupid. Someone stop this idiot!
With this music.
I'm sorry, this is not funny. Hold on.
Oh, and that's it.
Classic fair fencer joke. Do something stupid, point out that it's stupid, that's funny.
Not just that, it just drops it completely. I thought it would have been, oh, it unlocks the casino minigame mode. Oh.
No, Teo, that would require too much money. Sorry.
So
Okay.
where to next? Oh, right, the.
Remember, Teo, we're kind of on a tight budget here.
All right, the pallet swap night mode valley. Yeah.
This
Bowie
game is
Valley.
made on a budget of a week's worth of shopping.
Yeah, what Fang said.
It is. It's located in the depths of this valley.
Sure it
Conveniently.
is.
Record of Dorfa's unethical business practices has been stored there in
And Dorfa would record.
Is it like-
So
it like a
Dorfa's
subtle-
archives are in the middle of a valley. Yeah, that makes sense.
Is it like a subtle reference to the Atari ET cartridges buried in the New Mexico desert?
I think you're giving this too much credit too.
It's still an important event, and this game tries to be referential somehow.
Looks like you're not very
Like,
trustworthy, Paiga.
Shut up.
Maybe yes,
You're
maybe
one to
no,
talk.
but even if so, who cares?
Even if he's lying, it's fine. If there's a trap
No, it's
waiting for
not.
us, we'll just beat the crap out of Paiga.
I'm fine.
It's okay, it's okay, Teo. We'll just beat the crap out of him. And even Apollonius goes on with
I
this.
follow the warrior's path. If a trap awaits us, I'll face
Oh
it
my
head
god,
on and crush it.
Thanks stupidity has contaminated Apollonius as well.
Performing the ritual to revive the
Apollonius.
There's no way
Apollonius, come back to me! You're supposed to be one of the more sensible guys.
Well, you know what they say, if you can't beat them, join them.
I guess.
I mean,
Oh, okay. Welcome to Zapalia Valley.
Also,
This
got
is
a
the-
lot of Pippin
to give you
still
an
has
idea- sorry.
nothing important to say on the matter.
To give you an idea, Dwibs, in Final Fantasy 13-2, there's a forest dungeon that we play during the day and early part in the game. And later on in one of the side quests, we can get back to that dungeon. Except it's the exact same dungeon, but during the night. It's literally a complete.
Well, the
palette
game
swap.
does like that with multiple dungeons, not just that.
So it's like that Big Rigs level, which is just the same but in the dark.
Yeah, basically, this is the most blatant example of assets reusing. This is the greatest example of video game laziness.
anyway, what time are you
I can
guys
think
at?
of others. 7:18, 7:19.
Go to 8 minutes or
What he
something.
said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh,
Now
it's
it's not the
God.
time for this track!
At this point, Dwibs, at this point, my mind has melded with this game's logic, and at this point, I'm just laughing at the.
Are you there,
stupidity
Joel?
of-
Yes, I'm at 8 minutes.
Alright, we're almost there.
Just wait like 20 seconds.
Sorry if I deafened the viewers.
That's okay. Actually, I didn't scream that. I didn't think you were
You
that
didn't
high.
even-
though.
You're
What's
not
that,
edgy, don't worry.
that's right. I've been leading you into a trap this whole time.
He's been leading us into a trap this whole time.
Alright, Jova, get ready. And collect.
Okay, Jova, you're not gonna believe this. Turns out Paiga was leading us into a trap.
Yeah, but they don't
Well,
look
it was
surprised
really
apparently.
obvious.
See,
Well,
even they know
he
it
said
was
it was
Won't
obvious.
you
Come
get
on.
crushed too?
Fools. Lord Sherman has promised to teleport me to safety using
Yeah,
a return wing.
sure. you will.
Let me guess,
case you-
an escape rope.
In case you it's basically the escape rope of this game. I even used it one in the previous party, in case you guys forgot.
A boot.
He has no regard for those weaker than him. Much like how I used to be.
I used to be evil but smart. Now I'm good but dumb.
But when I took an arrow to the knee.
You guys
That
totally
meme was
nailed
never
it.
funny.
Paiga is definitely expendable.
Aren't you supposed to be his fairy?
Yeah, she
Please
is.
excuse me.
Deep.
Nobody make a move, or I'll press this button again.
Just pretend he's holding a
You
button.
guys just stay where you are while I move to a safer position.
Sure.
And by moving to a separate position, I mean slightly
Like
move
to
to
the
the
right.
right. It's like in Star Wars: A New Hope.
Oh, QE saved the day.
Yeah, Kiwi took the button away from Paiga. It's like in Star Wars: A New Hope.
While you
Where,
were monologuing.
basically, Shiva, there's a moment in Star Wars: A New Hope that a lot of people have made fun of, where Han Solo's like, "It's okay, I know some maneuvers, we'll lose them," and then we cut to the Millennium Falcon, and you see the Falcon just tilting slightly to the left. And even the Family Guy parody made fun of that, saying, "That's your maneuver, moving slightly to the left." Well, we're not in the same position as we were before. That ought to confuse them.
Mariana already tried that.
Again,
So it's not like we
George
weren't
Lucas had like a £5 budget
That's
on
why
that
I
film.
didn't really care one way or another if this turned out to be a trap.
Damn you!
You see, Teo, real heroes don't need plans.
Of course they don't.
Oh, brother. I guess I have no
I guess
choice.
to the party's credit, they pretty much have been able to.
Do we really need to fight Paiga?
Yes.
I guess to
Oh.
the. Okay.
Every
Dangerous
last Teo, no,
enemy.
this is not optional. This is obligatory. Sorry.
I guess to the party's credit, they pretty much have steamrolled through any challenge that's come their way, so yeah, the story really hasn't given them a reason to actually think up a different plan rather than just steamroll through.
New data.
Also, that shitload of alpha.
New data. Very
Paiga,
also important.
Paiga actually has a pretty good desperate death attack. However, the big problem is that he's just a really big damage sponge.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like it's
I guess that sort of fits with his personality.
Oh god, it's like that boss in Xenogears, I forgot what it's called. Essentially, he drove well, in Dweebs and Shiri. There is a boss in Xenogears that kind of works like this, and it's based on a character that kind of looks like a rat, so yeah.
Also, this boss music is
Interesting.
Well, yeah, much like with most of the soundtrack, aside from not certain trumpet themes, with most of the soundtrack, it just belongs to be somewhere better, I guess.
But
Yeah.
what about that wonderful track that Jova so affectionately nicknamed the Discount Neon Cat Remix?
Oh, you
I
mean
remember,
the...
yeah, when we first heard the track, you specifically said, and I quote, "It sounds like something I'd hear to a Neon Cat remix."
Well, I didn't say...
Oh, it can...
Well, okay, to be honest, I didn't mean that it was bad, but...
Yay!
Whoa.
Look, I get more HP for getting hurt. You see,
So
you
you cast zombie on yourself?
No, the game just hands me extra HP by
It's not
getting
even
hurt.
It's not even a big deal. It's 36 HP. Are they really gonna make a difference?
No, trust me, Tail. The only reason you say that is because, again, I'm on New Game Plus. Therefore, most of the challenges I've already done. Therefore, they don't appear.
No, but
Trust me.
even for a normal gameplay, are really 36 HP.
I was
not
about to get to that.
36,000.
Trust me, Tail. Those numbers, they add up over time. Trust me. They add up over time. It doesn't seem like it much when you're seeing it individually like what you're seeing right now, but trust me, when you start playing this game and you play this game for as much as I have, those numbers start to really add up.
So they pile.
They pile, yeah. And it makes this game way too easy for its own good. Basically, the game just showers me with status boosts the first time you're playing through. You get status boosts for basically everything. Run from battle 10 times, status boost. Run from battle 20 times, status boost. Alright.
Executing.
Ultra Cure.
It's not over yet.
There you go. For the first time ever in this playthrough, I was required to heal one of my party members.
Well, we did also in somewhere before. Now we just healed singularly.
Well,
Oh
trust
yeah,
me,
that's right.
Well, trust me, Dwebs, if, oh,
This is
this is,
You know, just realized his helmet looks like Mickey Mouse.
Paiga's voice actor, you might wanna deliver that line again.
He
The text,
probably did another direction.
the text said, "This can't be," and yet the way he delivered the line was, "This can't be." Like, he was clearly supposed to say, "This can't be." Like, seriously.
Who can deliver a line like that naturally?
Well, maybe.
I could deliver a line like that naturally.
My turn. Maybe
Yeah,
just
Also-
plenty of voice actors can do that.
the
Come on.
subtitles are implemented after, surely.
I'm starting to. No, it's not even just that, Shiro. Like I've said, remember that script? Remember that, in the previous part where Fangs clearly said a different word and what was actually written on screen? I'm absolutely convinced, after playing this game so much, I'm absolutely convinced that the actor's script actually was different than the actual game script.
Probably.
That's what I
I've seen
figured.
it happening in a couple of others games on my own. Yay!
one soul is one soul.
Oh, it's Apollonia. Oh, it's Apollonia level up. I thought it was the cutscene where he kills him or something.
Now then,
My sword is my
done
soul.
here.
So yeah, once again, this entire thing was just a waste of our time. Thanks, game.
Smoking hot wife.
You're welcome.
Adorable little girl.
A smoking hot wife?
Too bad we've never seen them.
What kind of husband describes his wife as a smoking hot wife?
It's a way of saying he's just really uncommon in media. We're just really letting him go.
For your sake, I hope our paths.
Basic. Remember, Teo. Fang doesn't want to kill anybody ever again.
Well, just try to convert him properly. No?
Well,
We're
my
not
guess.
even gonna bother.
My guess is
Well,
they think he's too weak or something.
No. Actually, they're mentioning the reason right now. He still needs a job.
Yeah, there's that too. Yeah.
Do they realize that the moment he steps out, he's gonna be killed by the superiors?
Probably.
Who knows?
No, okay, I'm realizing.
To be
I mean,
honest.
it's still a party of idiots, so we probably don't know.
So basically,
Well-
I think I know where the game's going. In this universe, quitting Dorfer means that as soon as you say I quit, you get shot in the head or something.
And now. Oh,
Sorry,
It's
John Cena.
Sherman.
suddenly Sherman.
Oh, goody! Ah,
Let's settle this
that
once
fucking
and for all.
face.
Where did you come from?
Hello.
I know exactly how you feel. Ever since I met you, I knew I'd end up fighting you one day.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sounded just the right touch of insane and
Face is such
evil.
an
Not just
unpleasant
that, not just. I love how
Once I've settled
Fang
these
just
chains of
literally
destiny,
pointed out, kind of
I will
pointed out
find
how
you, be
incredibly predictable his character arc is.
I'll help you out too, eh?
I mean, Jova and Teo flat out called right the moment they saw him that he was gonna end up evil, like Virgil and shit.
It's sad.
I wanna fight
It
him
shouldn't be like
one-on-one.
this.
It's like Jova said once, in I think it was in part 7 or 8 that he said that you can tell just from the from Tsunako's character designs what kind of tropes they're going for.
I love how they had a one-on-one fight that just faded to black and we heard the sounds of swords clashing.
Jova, how many more times do I have to explain this to you? We have the budget of a ham sandwich.
Why not making an actual fight in gameplay?
And even
1v1
then, it's not the
duel.
budget for a Greg's ham sandwich.
You know, Jova, say what you want about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but when they had to do 1v1 that duels, they made sure they were actually proper to the situation.
Tio. I have not compared this game to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. For as many problems as...
Whatever, argument.
No. I'm okay with it. Because, yeah, you do have a point. Yeah, even Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite remembered to actually show us the defeats on screen. And,
Oh,
I guess
and
we're back.
we just move on.
And we'll just move on.
Seriously.
Was our ally. His honorable side was an asset.
Again, if the game itself is not invested, why should...
Messing things up.
This is just sad.
thanks for pointing out the blatantly
You're
obvious,
pathetic.
Aaron.
Didn't you say you would protect me? How is showing mercy to your enemies supposed to accomplish that?
So basically, they're telling Fang off for being merciful to his
You can
enemies.
revive the goddess by acting so childish.
Wait, where is this coming from?
Yeah.
Silence. No one is talking to you.
Jova, why is suddenly
I think
everyone...
you're vile,
I
God.
see a bit all of
How much longer are you going to stay depressed?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I hate Fang, but still, this kind of comes out of nowhere.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Really? Did you just call him a dick,
But
Lester?
now you've gone too far.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
Fight Sherman. I'll take it more seriously and wipe the floor with him. Even reviving the goddess will be super easy.
So, wait, hold on. Is that like the vile god in Tiara trying to coax him into killing?
No, it's not. In fact, you're about to see.
Wait, instead of calling her out, he just...
A goddess.
Whatever.
And yeah, and then Fang just snaps at Aaron. And I've had enough of your snide
More
rem-
importantly, I'm confident that Dorfa will continue their merciless assault
And
against
shut
us.
up, Polly! I've
Gee,
done
you
nothing!
think,
Can assume that
genius?
they'll resort to far more craven tactics than they've been using.
You know, this reminds me.
Oh, hi, Pippin. I'm still in this game.
We must
You
prepare
know,
accordingly.
Pedro. This kind of. I can imagine now, Fang just snapping at everyone for
Yo.
their own stupid faults.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a scene I saw on a soap opera where one character did the exact same thing.
Really?
And I can imagine Fang going off on everyone like, your tiara is such a tiara
Hold on,
bitch.
to interrupt you. You see, guys, as Tiara just put it, she was acting unladylike on purpose just to cheer Fang up. Because as we all know, the best way to cheer someone up is to call them an incompetent moron.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Right?
that's the best way to do it, you bitch!
Psychology 101 by Compile Heart, everybody.
don't get this one. I don't get this one. One's a bitch. One's a snarky kid. One's bland. You haven't got.
No, let him go, sir. Let him go.
And one's an absolute nutcase.
Very good, Will. Very
I
good.
even want the 10-year-old girl.
Sure. We have to savor the moments where he's genuinely invested in commentating on the game. So let's savor this.
Yeah, let it out, Dwibs, let it out.
Just let it all out, Dwibs.
Dwibs, you have my permission as group leader to let it out.
I think I'm okay.
Good. You see, Dwibs, you see, Dwibs.
Right.
I know you guys.
Hey, this
Oh, Moody.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
There we go.
Wow. Okay, so part 9 broke Teo. Now part 26 breaks Dwibs. I wonder who's next.
Jova.
In the world.
Yes, Theo?
Someday.
Predicting this game will break Jova at some point.
Maybe a game will break me. But
This is why I make so many bad games for the channel, because this is the best way of getting moments like these.
I know, right?
Anyway.
No. Go ahead, Shuri.
Got that sword impaled through his head. I just want to pull it out so much.
She's talking about Pippin.
Good night, everybody.
Get your heads out of the gutter.
Let's leave that one alone.
Come on!
It's this game, Joe, but can you really blame them?
But it's so obviously just a sword in his head. I mean, look, Pippin isn't even
also,
really...
my mind is quite frequently in the gutter.
Well, yeah, I get that, but, I mean, come on,
that
that
one's
one...
in the gutter, so...
I mean, come on, that one was so blatant, though, that it's just the head. I mean, now if she actually...
Yeah. Well, we're just mostly joking, Joe, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway...
It's hard to tell, though, seeing as that we just got to see Dwibs in his primal form.
Anyway, Harley. Hello.
I guess
he has?
I guess the train for 3 days and you'll be unrecognizable is true after.
Well, let's see. He has actually been getting stuff done, has managed to lead the group surprisingly despite
what the hell
himself.
have you done, Harley? Just stand there and be a perv.
That's actually
Yeah,
a pretty
that's
good
actually
point.
a good
I'm gonna have to
point.
side with Dwibs on this one.
Yeah, I'm with Dwibs on that.
Yeah,
Yep.
me as well.
Even if you're
That's her
reliable,
entire
you're
character.
still... Yeah,
When
well, what
she's
are
on
you
screen,
then?
She's just being a pervert.
Well, the weird thing is that she was more
She's
helpful.
here-
The weird
she-
thing is that
Dwibs.
she was actually more helpful the first route around. But then now that we've done the second one, well, anything she mentions to us is stuff we already know because first timeline plot.
Also, Dwibs, you know very well
You
what...
would say that.
Also, Dwibs, you know very well what her reasons are for being here. There's 2 very specific reasons why she's...
Yeah, her research and her interest in fairies.
Shh. Yeah, let's go with that. Anyway, go ahead.
That's probably right.
Jova?
Jovial
Ah,
Canadian accent.
That's some.
Sorry. I know, right? I'm way more handsome than him.
I heard
That's not
Shiroi
the
say
point,
something and thought she was about to say something. Yeah, sure you are, eh?
Why did you hesitate just now?
Well,
Suck my dick. I like people sucking my ego. Anyway, flattery. That's all me. My, you've definitely settled into being a leader.
No.
Fang.
No.
I'm gonna have to grip my way for these lines. It's no big deal. With my looks, genius, and charisma, I was born to be a leader.
okay, I'm convinced that
Being an egomaniac makes me an endearing character.
Okay.
Don't you know?
You know what? I think I've noticed the algorithm here. Whereas he does kind of show some kind of development, and that's very gradual during the story cutscenes, it's during these little filler sections that it seems like Fang has never improved. It's like, I'm starting to think that they had like a different writer write B-side stuff because, okay. I will
they
give...
never consulted with each other.
Because I'll give this game credit. In the story cutscenes, I can actually see how Fang has developed, yet it's in these sections where it feels like Fang never develops while everyone else does.
Me and Tail already brought this up in the previous part. There's an incredibly amount of inconsistency between the skits and the... Basically, Jova, the Tail series has skits like as well, except in those games the skits are actually consistent with the story. That's what's going on in the story. In fact, some skits can only be triggered by doing specific things in the story.
Yeah. And you'd think that it wouldn't be that hard to change stuff with here, which makes me wonder if they had a different writer for the skits or something.
Even if they had a different writer, that's still no excuse. They should have had the 2 writers consult with each other to make sure things are consistent.
Question, Pedro.
Yes?
Are there any times when, say, you can get, like, the same text as you normally would, depending on the story section? Or does it sometimes stay the same?
The skits are always the same, regardless of what you do. The only real difference is when you pick between either Tiara or Aaron when it comes to shipping. Aside from that, the skits are always the same. You can choose not to read the skits, but I figured, well, they're there, and I might as well show them, I guess.
It's weird that they didn't put in, like an alternate dialogue sequence for stuff that you might have done. I mean...
The Tale series does that. The problem is that, again, this game is on a budget of a fucking ham sandwich, so obviously they can't afford to do that many skits.
Well, you'd think it wouldn't cost too much to at least, have skits written. I mean, it's just about adding text. Like, you don't even have to make new assets, just add in alternate situation allegories.
Well, there's also maybe rush development, maybe?
That wouldn't surprise me.
I'm fine. Sorry I made you worry. You didn't. It's okay.
Britishness.
Go ahead, Whips.
Oh, he's burped, I think.
It's no trouble. I shall encourage you on Pippin's behalf. Please do your best.
Such a Japanese line. Please do your best. Go ahead,
Paiga, your soul was right with sadness. In the end, you are nothing but a pitiful excuse for a middle manager.
Could you be any more generic of a personality, please?
No.
You know he's not dead, right? Because you're making it sound like he is.
Okay, that was funny.
Yeah.
Obviously, his life as a fencer is over, but he doesn't need to be a fencer to make his family happy. That's actually a nice line.
Yeah. That works.
I guess he's still not completely stupefied.
Honestly, I didn't really... Honestly, I never really saw Polonius as stupid even during that scene. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. If Paiga's lying, just beat him up, and that's what they did, and...
He was jumping on the hype train.
Yeah. I mean, look...
So that's where we're going next.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Sanctuary.
See, the difference between this and Final Fantasy XIII is that, unlike in, say, this game, in Final Fantasy XIII, we actually had good reason why the heroes needed plans because of the situation. So it made sense that it was really stupid there. Here, the heroes have pretty much stormed through any challenges that come their way, so... Yeah, I can see why everyone would just go for the we'll just beat it up thing because, yeah, that's so far worked.
It made sense. It made sense there that it was really stupid. Jova Hex in 2017. Anyway, see you for the next party where we get our second optional party member, the one we've all been waiting for.
Yay!
Yay!
See ya, everybody.